Hi, morning all. It's Chris here from Venture Lighting South Africa, based in Cape Town. Today I'd just like to touch on something, a question that keeps on coming up every couple of months. I get asked the question, and excuse me if I refer to a lot of the papers here on my desk, but I'm just trying to get this as accurate as possible. The question comes to me every couple of months, as I said, cyanosis observation index, particularly in LED panels, seems to be the thing. So get the phone call, Chris, what is COI? What is cyanosis? So I've done my research over the last couple of years, and I've tried to explain to people, and now I'm just trying to encourage a bit of debate, and let's see who's right, wrong, what's the general trend. A couple of things. What is cyanosis? So I just want to I've done a couple of pictures here just to make it quick and easy. And if you look at this picture over here, cyanosis is the bluish color that comes to your extremities, typically your fingers, your mouth, and it's caused by heart conditions, lung conditions, lack of oxygen in the blood reaching your extremities, and thus you get the bluish. So it's an indication that there's something wrong. And it's observed by the medical professionals in their specific fields. The actual standard for it is referred to, and I'm going to refer you to my notes again, AS-NZS 1680.2.5 semicolon 2018. It's an Australian and New Zealand standard, and it's not particularly referenced anywhere else in the world that cyanosis observation index is required in medical hospitals, but it's something that's been floating around South Africa for the last couple of years. So I was particularly curious to investigate it, so I actually went and bought a copy of the standard and read through it, and here's just some of my thoughts and opinions in that. The initial research in that started in the 1970s. It was often based on fluorescent, and obviously LEDs now great. It gives you a lot better control of your light and your visual and your color temperatures and your color rendering and all that. Really, the technology is fantastic there to support this. The requirement is that your cyanosis observation index is below 3.3. Now, very nice. It seems to be a self-certification. There is an Excel spreadsheet that's available online. I got given it by a colleague in New Zealand. Very much a self-certification. You punch in all your spectral distribution figures here at the particular wavelength, and very nice, it gives you a result. In South Africa, I found 5 companies that seem to advertise it and promote it on their website. It's when you phone the actual companies or one of their representatives, they're a bit vague on, they don't have any sort of certification test reports. Maybe somebody better in the know or higher up in the food chain can supply that to me. All of the spreadsheets say, all of the specification sheets say just less than 3.3 as per the requirement, which is fantastic. I did find one that actually quotes 2.3, which is fantastic, because they're actually saying that their panel is better than the general panel as well. Specification sheets is something we'll get into at another conversation, because I do think that often they tend to elaborate and go a bit too far on certain things, and lumen packages, what is nominal, what is system, and all that. So the problem I have with the cyanosis observation in South Africa, it's a very sort of Eurocentric concept of the extremities going blue on a pale skin. As we're all probably well aware, here in South Africa we are a pretty diverse population of race, color, hair color, skin color, you name it. We've got it all, and this is just a nice little picture I thought I'd show you to just give you a bit of a visual clue on that one. What is the solution for going to an alternative to cyanosis observation index in lighting? Well, believe it or not, it's all very simple. It's called a pulse oximeter. little gadget. You can buy them online, you can buy them at Discams here in South Africa. Sticks onto the finger. What's nice about it, it's cheap. It's 200 Rand. It's accurate. Your detection is a lot earlier. Obviously, once your oxygen level starts to drop, this will pick up and give you immediate results. Whereas the observation index, the bluing of the extremities, will only show you once the problem has been pre-existing for a couple of minutes or so. So it's a lot earlier detection, and it doesn't, I won't say the word discriminate between skin color. It's just giving you precise results. It's taking the perception out of the visuals. Different people have different perceptions of color. Some people are 25, some people are 55 working in the same hospital. Their perception of color could be completely different. Just on a final point, because I'm going to wrap this up and make it nice and cool. Even the New Zealand standard, Australian standard, and I'm going to read this verbatim. While the research behind cyanosis observation index is still current, the large-scale introduction of pulse oximeters has significantly reduced the reliance on visual observation of cyanosis. So even they agree with it. So just to wrap it up, I do believe that this cyanosis observation index, somebody has introduced it into the country, and a lot of the other companies just followed suit and brought it in to suit what the specifier believes is the correct thing to do. I don't believe that disagreeing with somebody doesn't mean I hate them. It doesn't mean it's fine. We can agree to disagree. And yeah, please, I welcome anybody's feedback. But right now, I believe that cyanosis observation index in LED lighting and hospital lighting in South Africa is a bit of a red herring. Thanks for your time, and we'll chat soon.